Seriously, what the hell is up with all these whining couch Nazis?
How do you mean? They are just underachieving white Christian males making their way in a hemisphere dominated by white Christian males who overachieve. And they are obviously doing it quite badly.
But all they do is moan about halal meat, women wearing burqas, and imaginary conspiracies involving Muslims, immigrants, and New World Order horse shit, which seems to involve crap like lizard people, invisible Jewish zombies, or some such bollocks. These chumps get right on my tits.
Oh, come on. We are in the middle of the worst recession in the history of the state. Do you honestly expect sensible debate or solutions from these socially maladjusted boneheads? These people are idiots. Pond life. A couple of 100 years ago they would have been burning witches and sacrificing goats.
But they are still banging on about Marxism, for Christ's sake. It's like Joseph McCarthy never fucking died. I haven't seen an actual Marxist for 5 years, and he was propping up a counter in the Conley bookshop, smoking a rollie, and pontificating about how Das Kapital should be translated into Esperanto.
I knew that guy. Bit of a schmuck, but hardly representative of the threat to international security which was Marxism 30 years ago. Couch Nazis are just afraid and angry. They don't understand the increasing complexity of the world around them, so they invent two types of enemies, the real and the imaginary. These enemies are then conveniently blamed for all the problems of the world. The first enemy, the real, the physical. These are often the most vulnerable in our society. The immigrants, gypsies, homosexuals, and so on. These people are the easiest to intimidate, bully, and scapegoat. They are blamed for moral decay, decadence, and dysfunction. The second enemy is the imaginary. This enemy is represented as floating unseen in the big bad world beyond their understanding. These are the Zionists, the shadowy global conspiracies, the unseen and unreported cabals who these couch Nazis blame for the meta failings of society, because this is easier than figuring out how things actually work, and their sense of victimhood is reinforced.
You really are quite boring when you get going.
Yes, but I've been told I'm quite depraved and licentious.
Really?
I frack toasters.
Outstanding. I hope you brought the WD-40.